Hello friends, Ben from North Georgia Toyota here, bringing you once again for a brand new Test Drive Tuesday adventure. And look who is back! Daniel Gross is back out of the grave and ready to go back again on Test Drive Tuesdays. Welcome back, Daniel.
Thanks, guys. Glad to be back. Got an awesome Tacoma behind us. Can't wait to show you.
And let's go. Test Drive Tuesdays. Test Drive Tuesdays.
Welcome back, guys. Test Drive Tuesday. Glad to be back on the channel and glad to be back with you guys going over the all-new 24 Tacoma. This one in a beautiful bronze oxide exterior finish. And this trim, as you guys will notice from the jump, the grille, the nice wheels, the exterior, this is a limited edition new Tacoma. So this thing has a ton of features, a ton of benefits. Let's go from tip to tail and show you exactly how this thing is built and why it is the way it is. All right, guys, starting from the very nose of this beautiful truck, you got the beautiful trim exclusive limited grille from Toyota. And again, one of the cool changes is in the badging where the radar used to be shot out of. This is actually back to an old school actual badge that's passed through, again designed for maximum airflow through the grille, through the emblem of Toyota. You got the radar cruise right here, the sensor that is perfectly well camouflaged in the chrome. You've got little plates for your if some people run a front tag. Some states require a front driver's license tag. Georgia does not, so that's optional. You've got a beautifully nice sculpted LED headlight, so no more old style halogen yellow old school bulbs. You've got the LED halogen projector that will last forever. You got a cool little Easter egg right here, Tacoma, that they have built into the headlight itself. Again, the air dam that is built into the fender flare. This is a functional air dam, so airflow is here to give you the maximum fuel economy. This thing does have a 2.4 liter turbo, but it gets you 21 and 26 miles per gallon on the highway. And for a mid-sized truck this big, this spacious, towing capacity, it's very nice. Moving around, again, the chrome just lives on this truck here. On the mirror cap, you got nice, this one has the bird's eye view camera system built in. You got the nice limited badging, the 18-inch polished chrome wheels wrapped in Michelin rubber. Now, I'm not going to spoil the interior because Ben will show you, but as you just heard the smart key going off, we've got the power sliding steps here on the side, so those are power when you open the door, and then when you close the door, they retract themselves. Very, very, very nice feature. Going over the new sculpted cab, this is a built-in cab spoiler. No more antennas. You got the nice shark fin on the top. And you'll see this truck sits a little bit higher than the previous generation. More ground clearance for off-road. I mean, just capability from the factory for this truck comes standard. Moving around, big fender flare, nice chrome tip carrying along the theme of the limited.
And look at the little symbol right there.
Yeah, cool little Easter egg there. Front and rear parking sonar, so the rear bumper has parking sonar built in, so if you have a tight garage or you're backed up to a trailer, a lot of usefulness for the parking sonar to keep your truck away from obstacles. Power lift gate, Ben will show you more, but want to hit the button here. Power down and up lift gate. Now this particular truck is spec'd out with a spray-in liner, one of the first Tacomas ever since the metal body beds to have a optional spray-in liner. Super, super nice to have. If you put stuff back here, it's not going to slide around. It's going to stay in place for long camping trips or chores around town or whatever you do with your truck. Again, power lift gate also on the upswing. Really, really cool. That's a first for Tacoma as well. Chrome on the handle. You've got built-in jack lifts right here, so if you do go off-road and you have a high lift jack, those are built from the factory so you can get your truck unstuck off-road. Coming around to the driver's side, more of the same. Built-in camera in the spoiler, so you can check on your cargo or whoever's back here. You can check on that. One of the things we didn't show, we're gonna go back to this. We can clip this in or keep it, however Ben wants to do it. You've got inboard power, so you've got storage here on this side. Ben, open that up for them. You got a power inverter back there and more storage, and then bed lighting, accent lighting in the bed. So if it's dark, spooky season's coming around, you can see what's back here and not be scared by the boogeyman.
Perfect for trunk or treating or also tailgating for your college and NFL games.
Perfect for tailgating. If you haven't already, go check out the Wheels and Deals podcast. We just did a tailgating podcast for you.
Exactly. All right, so now that Daniel showed you guys the exterior features of it, we're going to go inside the vehicle and kind of show you the, everything that happens in here before we take it off for a little drive. As it is a 4-door, and you got extra seats in the back, of course, to bring your family, friends along with your trips. Extra cubby space. I always love to tell you guys about the cubby space. You got more space underneath the seats here. The JBL subwoofer behind these seats. USB-C attachments here for your phones, your gaming devices. Another plug-in attachment there as well, so you can charge things with the normal plug-in. And also the interior also has some real wood right here. It will show in the dash more of the real wood on that side as well. So plenty of space, and also car seat attachments for your kiddos if you have young ones. And James will show you the cubby space right over there. And then there's that subwoofer. Alright, we're going to make our way inside in a second, as Daniel also showed you. It's smart key action. Once you open the doors up, there's a step stool that opens up for you. You walk in. More space for extra things, cups, first aid kits, anything that you need. And then you make your way inside here. The dashboard with some real wood as well right here. And all your great modes and features inside as we're going to go for a drive. Alright, now we're going to make it inside. We got the air conditioning on, which even though it is beginning of September, it's still fall. We call it false fall down here because we're entering the fall, but we still have the summer heat. But we act like it's cold outside, even though it's not. But we still want to keep it cool while we're in here, so showing off the air conditioning features. Right now we got the cool airflow. For our seats here, for the modes, you can set up any setting you need, for the highest to middle to low to off. Of course, when it gets cold down here at the south, or you're traveling back up north, you can turn the heat on, so it switches from cool to heat. But we're keeping on cold here because it is so hot outside. It's a knob adjustment, and also the modes you use switches for anything you need. Here's also the controls that you need for park, the reverse, neutral, and drive. Emergency brake, all the towing modes that you need, drive mode and tow haul, view for the camera, and obviously a big touchscreen. This is a really, really big touchscreen, big fonts and big buttons for you to choose. You can also, as you put it in reverse, you can also see your modes of camera as well as you make your parking. And there's also should be a way you hit view. You get your bird's eye view of your truck. And when you get started, you can probably see in the touchscreen the forward camera for a quick second before you move on. Okay, so the steering wheel here, you got all your great modes and features that you need. You got lane departure, radar cruise control, and Bluetooth, volume, everything that you need, and to make it a good drive, a good safe drive. You feel very safe in this vehicle as you drive. So why don't we just go ahead and let's go for a drive. I'm just kind of driving around the lot for a few minutes. It's just going to have the forward camera going, as you can see the truck for the bird's eye view on the top. Looking down, and on the side, and we're kind of getting the forward view too, as you can see the other Tacoma and the Pathfinder ahead of me, in the used car lot over there. So if you guys need budget-friendly stuff, come by for a used car lot if I don't advertise it enough for our YouTube channel and for our dealership. So we're going to make our way out of the lot, and now, I picked up some speed just now. The feature is off, and we're going to go ahead and hop on Walnut Avenue to kind of get a feel for it. I'm already feeling safe as it is, so let's go. Alright, so we're on Walnut Avenue right now, and I'm not sure if the camera could pick it up, but you got a heads-up display on the windshield right above the infotainment center. Very, very clear as crystal. I think it's probably the more clearest heads-up display I have seen in previous vehicles on Test Drive Tuesdays, if I don't talk about it much, but this is as clear as Christmas. It looks like it's outside, but it's kind of an illusion for your eyes to see as you are driving, so you don't have to look down to the infotainment center, even though it's pretty clear and digital, but you look right ahead on the road, you could see the digital numbers following along with you as we're picking up some speed. So that's a really cool feature. I feel like we are entering we're definitely into the future now, Marty. All right, my friends, we made it onto the bypass. Kind of just enjoy the ride. It's very smooth, quiet. The ride is so comfortable. I feel extraordinarily safe in this car, but I'm also just like the comfort level of driving is just so nice as I'm driving.
All right, guys, so it's my turn to get behind the wheel of this 24 Tacoma Limited. And let me tell you, this thing has just as much features inside as it does outside. You'll first see the heated and ventilated seats, as Ben went over. Super nice perforated leather, black interior. You've got leather soft touch on the console. Cup holders literally everywhere. And something that Ben touched on that's really cool about Tacoma this year is you've got grab handles, you've got MOLLE gear panels, so anything that you can think of that has MOLLE attachment, whether that's off-roading gear, first aid kits, pouches, bags, the entire encyclopedia is open for MOLLE accessories. On your door panel, you have the same MOLLE on right there in the door storage. Super, super cool that Toyota has stepped up and listened to their customers as far as the off-roading capabilities, the gear, and they're catching up with accessories too. You've got a really nice sunroof. We didn't touch on the JBL audio. We kind of touched on the subwoofer, but this is a removable wireless speaker that you can take if you're camping, if you're tailgating, take this anywhere, enjoy it, and it charges itself inside of here. So you always got a Bluetooth speaker. It's super freaking cool that that's included. Frameless, HomeLink mirror is all built in here along with your lane trace and radar cruise. You've got a ginormous touchscreen. The infotainment, the center stack in this truck is incredible. I do like that they retain the actual knobs like Ben mentioned. I like a knob here. I like being able to touch and feel, but they also have a lot of these controls mirrored in the touchscreen if you like that as well. Beautiful wood inlaid with the Tacoma badging, with the Tacoma lettering. The first digital display gauge in the Tacoma lineup, so a lot of firsts in this truck. This is the first time you don't have an old school analog dial. It's all digital. This screen alone is bigger than most people's touchscreen in their normal truck, but in the Tacoma, in this trim, they've blown it away. Giant iPad-sized middle screen, digital display, heads-up display. You've got, I believe it's 8 or 10 speaker JBL audio system. Really, really cool. So let's drive this thing. Let's see what it drives like. All right, guys, so we're in the truck playing with all the fun features, and let me tell you, like we said, there is a ton of features to go over. You've got a ton of camera views. There's the rear view. Let's see if I can find the one with the bed here. Oh, there's your bed. So if you're going on a long road trip, whatever, even if you have a camper shell back here with a window where this would be, you can still see your cargo. And if you're pulling a trailer, you can immediately see, you know, exactly what's behind you at all times. Let me see if I can go to, there's your side view. If you're on the highway, you can look at that. If you're making a sharp turn and don't know exactly where, you know, there may be debris or stumps or brush, anything in your way, you can see that. There's your 360-degree camera view. Really, really cool, the technology that is in this truck. I mean, it's just truly incredible what they've done. So we'll X out of this. Maybe I can go to, well, it's in demo mode. We're not going to ruin that for the next owner, but you could have anything in here, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You got maps, all of your, you know, ways if you're doing navigation, all of your features to help you drive. Your, let's see here, push to open. So that's your rear, your third window back there. You want to open and close that. Then you've got your sunroof. So that's to open it. There you go. Take the tilt out. A little technical difficulty, but we figured it out. It's super easy. You got a nice moonroof, so you can look out and see the nice fall weather coming your way, or you can be an old man and close it because you don't like the extra UV rays coming in.
And then you want to cover that up.
Completely blacked out. Let's get this thing on the road. So this thing is in drive. You've got a ton of drive modes here. You got tow haul mode. All your drive modes here. We'll go ahead and put it. So now we're in comfort. You've got normal, eco. You can actually go to custom. I'm going to go to sport. So everything turns red, shows you sport mode. So the throttle response should be a lot better. Yeah, it's a ton better. It's crazy. So just with a flick of a switch, even in the limited, you can go from an economical drive to a non-economical drive. You can really burn the roads up. Or you can be a grandma and drive and get good gas mileage. It's completely up to you. The Tacoma lets you decide how you drive. We're going to go ahead and punch this thing here. Here we go. Sport mode works really good. a lot of people had their reservations about the new generation Tacoma because of the departure from the V6. Well, let me tell you, man, this 2.4 liter 4-cylinder turbo is absolutely huge under the hood. It is awesome. You get the gas mileage that you always wanted out of your Tacoma, but you're not sacrificing horsepower. Plenty of towing capacity. I think you're still up to about 6,000 pounds roughly on the Tacoma, which for this size truck would be anything like a camper, a utility trailer. So if you've got toys you haul on the weekend, or if you're hauling around your house on the weekend, you're going to be fine. If you're going to stay at a campground, you got plenty of power hookups, plenty of storage, and you got this awesome Bluetooth speaker to take out of the truck with you. It's always with you. It's always charging. Just a ton of options for you, whether you're getting out by yourself or with your family. Just a really good overall truck to pick up from Toyota. We got plenty of them, so if you guys want to come check them out during the month of September, we have special incentive rates from Toyota. Call us. We'll give you more details on that. If you're financing or buying one or trading, we would love to help you. Give us a shout and we will get you in one of these Tacomas, or at least come test drive with us. We'd love to have you.
And that, friends, was the end of our Test Drive Tuesday adventure, driving the all-new 2024 Bronze Tacoma. That was a great truck, Daniel, might I say so myself.
Dude, a lot of features, a ton of benefits, and if you don't want a limited, we have a ton of other trucks to choose from, over 30 in stock. So if you want to come drive one and see one for yourself, come take your own test drive with us here at North Georgia Toyota.
Yes, plenty of Tacomas, those who want one for your personal life, or even if you want to have one for your business, landscapers, farmers. Plenty of Tacomas in stock at North Georgia Toyota. If you guys have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please subscribe by doing so. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Be on the lookout for some of our podcasts. Go back and listen to the beginning, hosted by myself and Daniel, and other special guests have taken over while he was on leave for a period of time. But Daniel is back for more Test Drive Tuesdays and future podcasts to come. We'll see you guys in some future projects here at North Georgia Toyota. We'll see you later.
See you guys.